What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new video. Today's flower essence review is going to be cornflower. This is actually one of my favorites, and I find it kind of interesting that it's one of my favorites because it's one of the flower essences that I thought that I'd get no benefit from. I automatically assumed that because it's corn, it's probably not going to be all that great. So I bought a while back a big bundle of these FES quintessentials flower essences. It was like, I think 30 different essences, right? And when I got it, I unwrapped it and looked through all of them, and I kind of put the corn off to the side. I just kind of judged it for some weird reason. And then one day I decided to take 4 drops, and about an hour later I was shocked at the state of mind that it put me in. This is a very grounding flower essence. In fact, this is on my top 10 flower essence list in terms of how effective it is and how good it makes me feel. Flower essences, guys, they're subtle remedies that work on your emotional and mental state, and they can create subtle shifts in the way that your mind works that produce big effects over a period of time. Corn is one of my favorites. This is Zia Maize. There's 2 different types of corn flower essence. This is the Zia Maize. There's another variety of cornflower that is completely different. I have not tried that particular one yet. I've only tried the Zia Maize cornflower. This is just traditional corn, which is a flowering plant, guys. This is very grounding. It helps you be grounded. It just makes you feel better. At least that's been my personal subjective experience. To the point, guys, that this is one of the flower essences that I take every single day. I mix this with scleranthus flower. I mix it with elm. I mix it with clematis, morning glory, and a few others. So the benefit of flower essences are achieved over a period of time. This is not something that you just take once and then you stop. You have to continue doing it. And you might not notice any benefit at first, guys. But I noticed pretty much immediate results from this. I took it, and about an hour later, I was like, God, why do I feel so good? And then I remembered that I took the cornflower essence, so I started to repeat the dosage every single day. Once in the morning, once at night. Sometimes I'll take it midday as well, 3 times a day, or thrice daily. But I've found through my experimentation that the results that I was getting, the way that I felt so good because I was taking this. So I am a huge fan of flower essences, guys. These are remarkably beneficial, potent remedies. And it's to the point where I've even started making my own flower essences. In fact, I believe that I've mastered the art of making flower essences, which flower essence creation is an alchemical, it's an alchemical process, guys, for sure. But what would I say that this does the best? This grounds me. It makes me feel centered in my being. It makes me feel confident. It makes me also feel, it also produces this state of mind, guys, that it's like a constant optimism, where sometimes it's easy to let doubts and fears and worries about the future bog us down. This particular essence helps me stand centered in my being and realize that it's all going to be good. This helps you, at least in my situation, it helps me shift my mind into a very optimistic state where I know that if I continue walking my path, I'm going to achieve greatness. I hope that makes sense. So if you're in a situation where you feel like you've been putting in a ton of work towards something, right, and it just hasn't paid off yet, you haven't gotten those results, corn flower essence is one that I would suggest. It helps produce this state of mind where you're just optimistic about yourself and your work, your creativity, etc. So I give this a 10 out of 10. It's beginning to snow out here, you guys. You can't see it on the camera, but it's 28 degrees. I'm gonna wrap this one up. This is a quick review. This is one of my favorites. Corn Zia Maize flower essence. It helps you stand centered in your being. It helps you be grounded. And when you mix this in tandem with the elm and the others that we talk about on this channel, you have a very effective flower essence stack that can help you achieve greatness. May peace be with you all.